What's up, guys? I'll make this video short. I'm kind of jacked up right now. Guys, I gotta back off of these monsters. I had 3 of them today during this dash. I drank the one that I took with me from home. Then as soon as I finished that one, I was craving another one right away, and I bought one from the store. Then later on, I stopped home at a break and got a 3rd one like an idiot, and now I'm like jacked up. Okay, so anyway here, just give me a second. Very first order, and I'll throw up the picture that I took here. Very first time this has happened to me. Been dashing over 2.5 years now, and I've seen this from other content creators on YouTube where some customers put out like a box or something of snacks for delivery drivers, with a note, take one, and if you're a driver, yada yada. And so very first time I delivered to a customer that had something like that. Pretty cool, took me by surprise. And I grabbed a bag of Cheetos. So that was my breakfast this morning, was Cheetos and a 0 carb Monster. Breakfast of champions, folks. So that was pretty cool. I told my wife one of these days, because we get deliveries fairly often. We'll get Walmart deliveries, and then once or twice a month we'll do a DoorDash delivery. And I told her I might at some point do something like that and put out some snacks with a note or whatever, but I'm only going to do that if we get door cameras for our place, because just in the event that somebody came up to that, and I'd only set it out there when we were expecting a driver, just in the event that I got a driver that stole the whole, took all the bags or took all the snacks, I'd want to catch that on camera, and that'd make for a pretty funny video that may even go viral. You never know. And not much else to mention from today's dash. This is Saturday the 7th, I believe. Over 2.5 hours of downtime today. It was kind of, slow for a Saturday. I even turned on the other apps today, which normally I don't have to do on a weekend. I even put in a bid for a roadie offer. Believe it or not, it was like a $12 4-mile CVS. I put in for a bid for it, but while I was waiting, roadie holds you hostage for, they say, up to 15 minutes before they'll tell you whether you got it or not. Well, in that time span, I got a $20 DoorDash order, so I took that instead. Then when I was inside Meijer, they stacked a second order on me for like $15. Then when I was delivering the first Meijer order, they stacked a Pizza Hut on top of me. So I got like 3 orders from DoorDash instead of that one roadie. So the other interesting order, I'll throw up the screenshot here, was this. I was sitting, just during one of my downtime periods, just waiting for an order at Meijer, and I got this $32 Meijer, over 60 items. I'm sitting right here. Let's do it. Rock and roll, guys. Rock and roll. Went in there, busted out the 60 items in like 40 minutes. And customer actually added a $2 tip to this after I delivered, so it's actually $34, and completed that in like just over an hour. So that was kind of like my bright spot for the day. And everything else was, pretty much routine. Nothing really worthwhile to mention. And then I'll throw up the final screenshot, final numbers. Just $15 short of goal today, $185. And like I said, the 2.5 hours of downtime, 35 minutes of that was a pause. So there was some miscommunication between my wife and I. We forgot to take the dog out this morning. So at one point I was delivering downtown Columbus. I paused it and used up that whole entire 35 minutes to get home, walk him, go to the bathroom. Like, I unpaused it with like 20 seconds left in the pause. But anyway, that's all I have, guys, for now. And we'll do this all again tomorrow. And tomorrow, let's stick with water. Okay, that's the plan for tomorrow. But anyway, that's all I got now. We'll see you guys next time, and drive safe out there, and don't drink too much caffeine, okay? Because you can get jacked up. Thanks, guys. That's it for now.